I want to get back to this one key economic principle that you said about finding the gift in somebody else and bringing it out. Can you give us a concrete example of how you do that day after day
Yeah.
in the business world?
Yeah. Probably the joy of my life is I get to do that full time with people, whether they are clients or whether they are employees or people I work with. I think, God looks at us with eyes based on our potential, not even how we're currently operating. He's not discouraged by how far below our potential we're functioning. And so, in one of the ways I would share an example, I met with a client earlier this week, and he was talking about his business, and he said, we're doing great here, we're doing great there, but we're struggling here in Colorado. And he wasn't a current customer, he is a prospect. And I've tried to make introduction. I said, look, I'd be happy to have our team in Colorado make introduction to the clients in that area that would be useful for you in expanding that area. I think if we give with open hands, we're going to see fruit come back to us that we don't even know today. So that's a practical way with clients that we've tried to
So
apply.
you're actually always looking to bless somebody else. Now, this is so huge because most people, many people, I don't know if most, but are looking to see themselves blessed. Lord, will you bless me, bless me, bless me? But your whole orientation is how can I bless somebody else? Even sometimes at your own expense. Sometimes you might not get clients because that other person got clients, but you want to see everybody prosper. It's a mindset. It is massive.
And I think it releases a joy not only in them, it releases a joy in us because it's uncovering our destiny. And so I think the opposite, which is envy or jealousy, so often is a disease that we give into when we look at comparison. When we release the abundance of God, when we realize that there's more than enough for other people, I don't have to win at their expense. In fact, I always tell our clients, I hope we're going to give you more and help you prosper in much more than you'll ever give us. That's
Wow.
the measuring stick.
Wow. So I just hear, generosity, blessing, giving, all of the values of the kingdom of God coming out of almost every sentence you're saying. And that's where most people hold when it comes to money. They hold it, they bury it, they don't want to give it away. Even tithe is a difficult thing for many people. They don't even give, because we pastored for so many years, that very few people actually even gave 10%. And yet, so a lot of times the way we handle money is indicative of our value sets not being kingdom value sets. So the kingdom's not able to come in its fullness in the economic realm either without using those kingdom principles. So Genesis 12:2 says, that when God called Abraham, that he called him out so that all the nations of the earth would be blessed through him. The entire purpose of having a people for himself was that all the nations of the earth would be blessed through this person, not just to bless Abraham.